Hey, what's up? This is my S rank for Coral Release. This is the fight against the All Mind boss, the one that gives you the true ending. I actually thought that this fight would have been a little bit more difficult to S rank, but I got it on my first try. Like, I'm not trying to brag or anything, you know, like, because I'd heard that for some people this was the hardest boss for them in the game. Whereas, like, in my opinion, the hardest boss for me was Air. Um, I guess it just goes to show, like, the difficulty. You know, like, what some bosses will give you some trouble, will give one person trouble, but the other person might be able to beat it rather easily. Yeah, see? I got to the second phase rather quickly. And once you get to the second phase, you'll have Air help you out. Air? Been so long since I heard her name, I don't remember. But normally this would be the phase that would cause a lot of people trouble, because when you get here, there's like I think you get like to the halfway point of its HP, and he knocks Air out. I think she's mostly here to kind of counteract the two sea weapons that are flying around, which ignore them, honestly. They're not. I would focus on the boss, because you need to beat this in a time frame, so spending your time trying to take out those guys, it's going to be a waste of time, honestly. Especially when you get to like the halfway point, they just die anyways. Because what's it gonna? It's gonna do this attack right here. Yeah, it destroys them anyways. So it's like, don't even waste your ammo on them. But yeah, like, I thought that these end bosses were actually gonna be a little, like, would take a couple tries to basically get the S rank on him. But this is like the second time I fought him, honestly, because I never like repeated the missions until I started doing these S ranks. I repeated some of the missions, but not all of them. And this was one of the ones that, like, this is like my second time actually fighting him. And it was the same with the other final bosses. It was like the second time I fought them. So yeah, overall, I'm actually kind of happy it didn't take me as long to do this. Whereas, like, some of the missions were kind of a pain in the ass. It's like, just the regular missions by themselves were more of a pain in the padded ass than this one was. I actually kind of like this fight, now that I'm thinking about it, because I was able to use my favorite. I felt like I was able to use my favorite AC build on this fight. Like, I didn't have to change things up too much in order to beat this, to get the S rank on there. That's kind of something I like. I always felt like it seemed like when I didn't have to go out of my comfort zone of my AC, like, the missions were easier for me, apparently. So that's Coral Release S rank, and stay tuned for the next Armored Core 6 video. Sorry these are taking so long to get out.